Very good evening from London. Has been another very quiet trading session in terms of market volume, and as we have gone through the latter part of the US trading period, flows have only decreased further, particularly in the FX space, with very little to report in terms of market moving information. We are trading in tight and very flat ranges at the moment for most of the FX pairs. But in general, in terms of the FX markets, we have seen dollar strength across the board in today's trading session. Elsewhere in the equity space, there's been lots of focus on the tech names, particularly Apple, breaking to intraday or record highs for Apple shares around the $646 per share mark, and indeed Apple as a company now exceeding $600 billion in market cap. That comes ahead of September, where they are expected to unveil their new iPhone 5. Elsewhere, in terms of the equity space, it's worth noting in Europe that the Spanish IBEX has been one of the best performers in terms of the European stock indices, as particular focus come onto Spain and the banking bailout there. Spain expected to take the first tranche of around 30 billion euros in Spanish banking bailout aid. Otherwise, in terms of the fixed income markets, we have generally trended higher in terms of the European and US fixed income futures. Particular focus was on a story this morning out of the Dutch press highlighting that the socialists in Holland may in fact ask for a referendum on the fiscal pact, and with the Dutch Socialist Party looking to be leading in the polls as we head towards next month's election, this may gain some additional focus as we move through next week, just something to be aware of. Elsewhere, finally, in terms of the energy markets, there's been some focus today on the renewed talk of an SPR release out of the US, with the White House officially confirming they are monitoring the markets, but still any SPR release is likely to come after after the US presidential election scheduled for November, so that doesn't look to be happening in the very short term. Otherwise, as previously noted, it's been a very quiet trading day and indeed a very quiet trading week, hoping for some volumes to pick up and activity early on Monday. That's enough from me. Thank you very much.